Hey guys, it's Markiplier. Today we are reading some of my fan fiction that is being written. I have a few co-writers who will not be credited. This is peak. Anyway, the title is true. The Jonas Brothers are evil. This is my entire personality. This is in the process of being written. Please do not judge this too hard. Anyway, here we go. Chapter 1. Matchstick. I didn't sleep the best last night. My mind was racing, full brim of questions and worries. But I knew if I wanted to have a good school life, I would have to swallow my fears and show up anyway. I's fighting to stay open. I practically fall down the stairs to see my father. He was horse race betting again. I try to ignore him, but as I go about my morning routines, the house turns into a frat. Empty bottles line the floor. Constant yelling at the TV. Nothing new. My father, Chris Pratt, had grown up in the deep south of America. He carried a rootin' tootin' attitude with him wherever he went. He was reckless, loud, absent, and obnoxious. I hated him for it. He and my mother met when she was a foreign exchange student, and they moved back here once they got married. I ate my admittedly somber breakfast, plain toaster waffles with soy sauce. But it's a comfort meal my mom made before she passed. I slinked back upstairs as quietly as possible and began dressing for my first day at woke school. I slipped into my skirt, layered with astral-themed leggings, a school-mandated open jacket with a simple purple shirt underneath. I passed to the bathroom, put on a little too much blush and gloss, grabbed my book bag and began walking. Pratt tried to call after me.
Haza, has you a great day. Snookums loves you, Lou. I could only look at him with pity. He only said words of affection when he was blusted. I look at the clock, 7:42 a.m. I closed the door without giving him a second glance. As I leave the house, the cool autumn breeze ruffles my clothes and flows through my hair. I feel ethereal. On paper, this was my junior year, but this was my fourth school since 6th grade, so in a sense this was a fresh start. I tried to look at it that way, but as I looked at friends, couples, more confident loners walking the same path as I, my mind filled with more malicious thoughts.
You're trying too hard. You get expelled for good reason. Will this time be any different? You'll always be an outcast.
For some reason, the voice was not my own, but my father's. Only in my mind I can't flash him a bottle of Jack Daniels and he buzzes off. I try to fill my mind with positive thoughts. I picture all the cute girls there. My new teachers I'll hopefully get along with. The exquisite campus. Blah, blah, blah. Before I know it, I stand at the gates of a school I should know 2 years past. But I take an unconfident step inside. Immediately, my senses were overwhelmed. The air hung heavy with candles that smelled of vanilla, beaches, cinnamon, freshly baked cookies. It all blended together in the best way possible. The place was oddly quiet. Everyone walked in pairs, whispering to each other, some pointing at me, others just passing class to class. The buildings were beautiful. Brilliant, cool-colored spires scraped the heavens. Low-hanging campus perimeter walls gave view to the sunrise over the ocean. Paved gravel paths and wooden walls gave an almost medieval feel to it, as if I was a damsel waiting to be saved by my heroine. The standout was, of course, the people. People walked with such confidence. not afraid at all to be themselves. I saw couples of all varieties walking around with so much confidence it was inspiring. From the two girls nervously giggling and leaning into each other on a bench in the far corner, to the two boys in the middle of the walkway profusely kissing, and the other boys playing volleyball with surgery scars looking at true peace. It was beautiful. I took my pronoun pin from the pile, she's a, and walked towards the front where what looked to be a teacher sat.
Hello. Can I help you?
Yes, this is my first day. Do you know where I should go?
I could find out. What's your name?
Barack Obama, ma'am.
Obama. Ah, here you are. Here's your schedule.
I hope for the best and look down at the paper now in my hands. First, pronoun class with Ms. Lazille second. By biology with Mr. Homer third. P pronoun education fourth. IDK LOL fifth. IDK LOL sixth. IDK LOL Club none.
Thank you. Where would I find these classrooms?
Ah, there's a map over there. See that gentleman over there?
I follow their finger. There is a rectangle map propped up on a board. Standing in front of it is a boy with his back turned, looking at the map.
That map has all of the rooms listed on it, and it's your first day. They'll cut you some slack.
Thank you so much.
I turn and dash for the map, tripping over a bit of gravel on the way over. As I'm readjusting, I hear a deep voice from above.
You want any help with that?
My head looks up. A boy now looms over me. In the same jacket as I, long hair, light brown and flowing in the wind. It covers a decent portion of his face. Necklaces hang from his neck. A few unasserted rings and bracelets consisting of deep shades of blues and purples don his fingers and wrists. Purple nails paint the tips of his fingers.
Yeah, thanks.
I had gone and messed it up. I made a fool of myself in front of the entire school, tripping and dropping everything on my first day. Trying to lighten the mood, the boy asks,
Where were you going in such a hurry? First period doesn't start for another 15 minutes.
First day. I was trying to get a look at that map.
Oh, you that new kid people have been talking about.
Yes, you've heard of me.
Yeah, we don't get new students here often, so let me be the first to welcome you to Woke Academy, Obama-san.
I feel myself crack a smile. Thanks.
I was actually just reading the map myself. Let me know if you need any help reading it.
He hands me my last book, a Yuri novel, and walks back to the board. I follow in tandem. As we're walking, I ask, I never got your name. He hesitates, as if having to think, and responds with,
Joseph Biden, a junior.
I didn't even think, but I blurted out in a dreamy tone, Oh, Biden-senpai, that's a nice name.
I see him blush under his hair. He turns away, almost embarrassed. God, how could I do that? I made him blush. I try and salvage the situation.
WL, it's not like I meant it or anything, dummy.
He stays turned around. I blew it.